everyone, coming to you guys with a quick teaching message here that you guys can learn from this relationship. When coming to relationship, J-Lo and Ben, knowing when to let go, lessons to learn from this relationship. A lot of you guys here can learn lessons from this relationship. We are one of the few people that really predicted this since back in 2021. 2021, we told you guys straight up. You guys will see the video clip first. That where I talk about J-Lo and Ben, that they're not a good match. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not a true love. I told you guys that. But this relationship here, I don't see it really gonna work out. As I said, Ben have certain issues, and he needs to take care of that first. As I say, and furthermore, when coming to Ben Affleck, he and his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, they are a better match. He's a Leo, she's an Aries. They're just a better match. You know what I'm saying? No? But Ben is the problem. And then again, I mentioned it many times before that. It didn't work the first time. It didn't work. It's not gonna work the second time. In my January 2023 celebrity blog, I predicted that Jennifer Lopez and Jennifer break up with A-Rod. I already predicted that with J-Lo and A-Rod. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she leave one Leo to go to the next Leo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that Ben, and then I said Ben and Jen, they're not going to be a good match, and the relationship won't last. Sadly, I see that Jennifer and Ben are not a good match for long term, and their marriage will break up. And you see that happen, you know? So, again, this is why I always tell you guys, you want to have the best spiritual eyes in the game. Now, knowing how I know Jennifer, she's Jenny from the block. All my Puerto Rican friends, all my Latin friends, everybody always get consultation from the spiritual advisors and stuff like that. We know Jennifer Lopez, hands down, already get one, and she was told, my best friend, Leah Remy, didn't come to her wedding, told her straight up she wasn't feeling this. But sometimes, as I told you guys, my Leos, my July Leos, they have big egos and they love attention. And sometimes they can be in their own mind. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, they can see things from a delusional point of view sometimes, and the ego. Not all Leos are delusional. I'm just telling you guys, you know what I mean? Especially when you have fame and money and stuff like that, and you always get things your way. You might want things a certain way. But again, the man put her in an embarrassing situation. You see, she wanted it more than Ben wanted the relationship. You can tell when you're in a relationship with someone, when he personally is emotionally unavailable. You know, Ben was emotionally unavailable, and you always felt when you look at the relationship that J-Lo wanted this more than him. You know, and especially when you look at Ben, his boy Tom Brady, he divorced and he's single. You know, both of them, they're good friends and stuff like that. These men and them now, some of them, they don't want to get married anymore. They want to stay single and date whoever they want. That is how some of these men and them now with money. So sometimes to get some of these men and them to marry, to commit, some of these men rather just, you know, take care of the kids, have a nice, pretty young lady on the side of them, until maybe later on they might want to get married again. But a lot of them, these men, they want to be single, you know? Yeah, they want to be that super bachelor. That's what they really want. So when I see with Ben and this relationship, as I told you guys straight up, you guys have to listen to a spiritual advisor, because look at money that is wasted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, money that is wasted, millions of dollars. We're not here to count anybody's pocket. But what I'm saying is that if Jennifer had trusted Benny Medina and the people around her and listen to them, because I know Benny and I know all the people that have been working with J-Lo, they all tell her the truth. But at the end of the day, she's the boss. She will do what is in her head and her heart and her mind. And this is something that I try to tell a lot of you guys. One thing with me, a lot of you guys I see went by all kind of spiritual people, and the people tell you guys what is all they want to hear, and all they have to come and run back by me. When coming to the relationship, you can't touch me out there. Few people can touch me out there, because the thing about the difference with me, I don't have to take out no cards or no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no chat or nothing. I just need to watch the people, and I just need to watch you guys side by side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fully clothed, clothes on side by side. I need to look at the man, look at you, and I can tell you in 30 minutes if that man is going to stay with you or not, whether long term or short term. Everybody said they have the gift, but some people say they have a gift, and when I look at them, if you have a gift, you're supposed to have a certain lifestyle. And your lifestyle and you're saying you have a gift is not adding up, in my opinion. And I always try to tell people that your gift should add up with your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is how we look at it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you have to be, if you're saying you have a gift, you should be prosperous. You shouldn't be struggling and stuff in life and like that. I always tell people that. You're not supposed to be struggling. You're not supposed to be a certain way. If you're saying you have all this and you can do this and do that, why it is some people out here doing certain things that they've been doing for so long over the years? It don't make no sense to me. You're not adding up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So again, all this could have been avoided. And you have to know when to let go in life. You have to know when to let go, and you have to know to pull the plug. You can't just want things your way and going into things and thinking that it's going to change. Because when I look at J-Lo, she said she could control this man. No, you can't control this man. One thing with white dudes, and I mean across the board, I have a lot of clients who have white husbands and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Biracial marriages and stuff, you know, mixed marriages and stuff. And I always tell them, I see where some of them didn't listen to me and they make mistakes, and the man hand them divorce papers within 60 days, tell them they got a bounce. So I've seen that happen many times in the past. And I always tell people straight up, when you're dealing, when coming to white men and stuff, they unhappiness, man, they don't care. Kids or no kids, they're gonna bounce. You know what I'm saying? Give them that. They're not like some minorities. Go back, they're gonna try and work things out and stuff. Nah, long as they're unhappy, they're gonna go. You know, this ain't no trying to work things out and stuff. And I've said it from day one. The blended family is not gonna work in this relationship. Everything I've said. You know, and I know for a fact that J-Lo get some of the best advice, but she still went on her own way, you know, and it's not your way sometimes. And this is why a lot of people doesn't like to do work with certain people, because they're accustomed hearing which is they want to hear. They like yes people. And this is the same thing as I tell people and any future client who want to come. And I always tell you guys, I'm not a yes person. I'm not going to tell you what it is you want to hear in your own mind now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you want to hear which is you want to hear. I am not that person for you. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So if you want to hear the truth and you're willing to put in the work to change things within next 3 months, 3 to 6 months, according to your situation. Some people might be sooner. Some people lives turn around in a month time. Some people take 3 months. Some people take 6 months. According to how bad the situation is. Everybody's situation is different according to how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is a lesson that all people, when coming to relationship, do not force any man to be with you. Make sure the person is a good match. I always tell you guys they were not a good match. The July Leo and August Leo, but they just wasn't a good match. She wanted what she really wanted, and she paid the most embarrassing price. You know what I'm saying? And he embarrassed her. You know what I'm saying? A-Rod embarrassed her. Ben embarrassed her. So all these things could have been avoided if it had just listened to your spiritual team, that who you have and the people around you, instead of letting your ego and your emotions and want certain things your way. It's not always going to be your way. And look how it costs your whole family. It's an embarrassing situation. The home that you're trying to sell fell through. Just bad luck been hitting J-Lo right now. She might not need to take like 4 spiritual baths right now to shake off that energy. J-Lo have the evil eye. A lot of bad stuff that's been going bad with her. Bad year for her. I know this is like a bad dream. A lot of stuff that I see that is happening to J-Lo could have been avoided. And this is a lesson learned for a lot of you guys here, that we're trying to tell you guys here that you need to pay attention to. That you guys could learn some great lessons from this. But the first thing first, if you have a good spiritual advisor and the person is a good seer, and can see your blind spot 2 years in advance, because one thing with me here, I see things 2-3 years in advance. And I'm saying, yeah, I see a lady, I told her 2 years ago that straight up she needs to do certain stuff to get pregnant. She get pregnant. So she listened, she did the job. She was having problems conceiving. I told her what she needs to do, and she did it, and boom, she pregnant. So I just showing you, I tell her she'll be pregnant in 2 years' time. And in 2 years' time, she's going to drop the baby. I'm not going to give no time on what it is. I'm just showing you. A lot of people say they have talent. You got to be able to see it in advance, not just talk it and throw some cards and stuff. And no offense to our reader, but that's hit and miss, in my opinion. You got to be able to see it and tell the person the truth. You know, not what they want to hear. A lot of people just come to me when they run by people and people tell them, oh, they're going to have this contract and have that. I say, no, you're not having no contract. You're going to get fired. So a lot of stuff, and that'll come right back between with the tail between the legs, you know. Take care, guys. All right, you can learn from this. Take care. No request videos. Bye.